Welcome back, Comporium ears. This is Jamie's Doll Connoisseur Comporium, and you're watching The Jamie Doll Show. The following video is emotional, personal, and may sound like a rant because it is. I didn't particularly like how I looked today and I'm having a bad hair day, but what I have to say means more to me than vanity, even if the video does live online forever, whatever. Mattel, I love you, and this is a cry for help. Hey guys, Jamie Doll here, and I have something really important to talk about. It's about Ever After High, Monster High, the current situation as it relates to the reboot, the quality of the dolls that we're getting today, and just a few things that really need to be said by the creator of me and the Jamie Doll Show, Miss Jamie Doll herself. So I'm going to step aside and let her get into it, and I'll see you guys again shortly, okay? Says who?
Says me. I have like so many followers. Hi, I'm a Shibajuku girl, and my name is Nanika. Yeah.
Well, this is exactly why it's important that you hear what Jamie Doll has to say, because while we are all so supportive of all the dolls, exactly what you just saw is what's happening now, okay? So pay attention, stay tuned, and let us know your response. Mattel, we love you. We love the dolls you've created. We love everything you've done with Barbie, but we've got some complaints now because things have changed a bit, and I think it's only fair that we let you know how we feel. Okay, us the 5%, the adult doll collectors. All right, here's Jamie. Bye. Jamie Doll here. Yo, it's been a really long time. I haven't seen you all in like 5 to 6 months, and I think the last time I saw you, it was Vlog with Doll, and it was the episode I did with Harley Quinn, the Harley Quinn twins, and that was super exciting. I had a mohawk, for God's sake. Look, it's already grown back, and long story, I made some decisions in between that time. This is actually a response video to Blue Duckie's video, one of the fandom and doll connoisseurs that I follow. Her and Max did a video recently in February about what happened at Toy Fair, or what they noticed at Toy Fair that caused for them to realize some things about Ever After High, Monster High, and just the status of dolls in general. So I have a bunch of my dolls laid out here because I want to pick up a few things and make some comments about some things that I've noticed. And for all of you who don't know, I'm actually a professional. I work in the hospitality industry. I also work in retail. But I shared that to say I am an avid doll connoisseur. I am part of doll fandom, and I absolutely love dolls. As a matter of fact, I originally got into collecting like large amounts of dolls because of Monster High. Mattel, you've been a part of my life since I was a little girl. What you're doing now for Barbie would have been a dream back when I was actually a little girl playing with dolls. But I'm concerned a bit about some of the things that have happened with dolls, because I know that an adult collector like myself, there's so many of us, and we're so moved by the art that goes into making dolls that I guess we'll just jump in. Why don't we do that? To start, my character Jamie Doll is actually a hybrid doll. I think by now most people know that, but she's an original Bratz doll, and she's Bratz from 2001. Okay, so I've been collecting dolls from way before then. Like, anyway, she's the original Bratz doll faces. This is Sasha, just so you know. And of course, at this point, I have her on a made-to-move Barbie doll body because she can use a lot of Barbie's fashions, and a lot of the dolls have been created to be able to use Barbie's closet, and that's a very smart idea. So I did this. My Froggy stuff and some of the other wonderful crafters that have inspired me are why I follow and do some of the things they do, because it makes sense. But I say all that to say I pay attention to details. Details are what make my dolls come alive. Jamie Doll has to be jointed. She's got to be able to move. I've got to be able to pose her, put her in positions, and do things. And so that's a big deal to me. You saw my brand new Shibajuku Her name's Namika. Just so you know, by the way, Namika is marketed a little differently in other parts of the world. She's actually Caucasian, but here in the US it seems that she has the dark skin, which I happen to love, and she is still a brunette. By the way, brunettes are not just white girls, they are black people and everything else too. So she is a brunette, she's super cute, and she's like a new fad right now, and I'm totally into it. So Shibajuku girls are super cute, but that's not what I want to talk about. I'm just letting you know, dolls of all varieties appeal to me because of the things they can do, how cute they are, the stories they have, and most importantly, their articulation is a big deal. Yo, joints are important, okay? Joints are important.
I'm here to stay, I hope. But anyway, I'm a Shibajuku girl, and there's like 5 of us, and there's so many things going on. Just go to Shibajuku Girls, as well as Shibajuku Styling. Hey, bye.
Anyway, I say all that to say I want to go into the Ever After High situation. So
okay, guys, so maybe what you don't know, all of these characters are a big deal in my show. And without Ever After High or Monster High or you, Mattel, I would not be so successful. More importantly, we wouldn't have these beautiful quality dolls that were worthy enough to put in my videos. So here's Jamie. She has something to tell you, and she's going to get with you in the rest of this, okay? Bye.
Blue Duckie and Max, thank you first of all for inspiring a few people to get involved and talk about what we care about, what we're so passionate about, which is save Ever After High and save Monster High, please, please. Mattel, you've been so much a part of my life since I was maybe 7, if not earlier. 7 is when I remember, and just so you know, I'm 37, so 30 years of my life I've been playing with dolls because you are the toy expert. Losing Disney as far as the Disney Princess line was not the end of the world. Don't let it be. Please don't let it be. Alright, to start, I did not actually like Ever After High in the beginning. This was one of my very first Ever After High dolls. My sister actually bought my Ever After High dolls for me and forced me into collection because I knew they were there, but I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can afford nor if I want to go into another version of the Princess Fairy Tale. Or of course you've done that Cupid, the CA Cupid crossover where we had her as a monster and then she turned into an Ever After High character. That's what really drew me in. So anyway, my sister got Raven Queen for me, Apple White, and Briar Beauty, the first 3 dolls that were marketed in the Ever After High line. And at first I was like, oh, I don't really want it, thank you so much. But then I started looking at the quality in the stall. And by the way, she's been opened before, but I keep all my dolls in their original packaging. And I'm so glad I did because the packaging changed. Look, these used to be so unique. They were like books. And I used them on the shelf like books. I was able to display them that way. Just full of detail. And then more recently, when I started to get into like at least 15 dolls, Faye Bell came along and her box was different. This was the first change in the box that I noticed, and I wasn't really a fan of it, but you know, it maintained the whole bookend look. So I like that, but this was when Ever After High started changing. Either way, the doll was still gorgeous, still articulated, still beautiful. She still came with a stand. All her outfit and details were real specific to who she was as a character. She still came with her bookmark with her story in it. So, you know, I didn't have a lot to say. But then guess what happened? You all really started to slide. And I say that because the last 3 dolls that came out before the ones that I really don't like was Michelle Mermaid, I think Jillian Beanstalk, and Thumbelina. So I have all of them as well, but I picked up Michelle because she's my favorite of the 3, and she's looking different. The faces are so different, and yeah, they're different dolls, but her face, look at this. Look at that face. It looks so non-detailed. I mean, I'll show you what I mean by that. She's still pretty, and like I said, she's the prettiest one. But look at Faye Bell's face. Look how much detail went into her eye makeup and her expression. okay? And then just to compare it, look at Raven Queen. Look at Raven Queen's details. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, right? So what I'm about to present you with now is what really did it for me. And after watching some of the reviews at Toy Fair for, like I said, some of the doll fandom folks, my peers, I should say. What happened here? What happened here? Not only is the box real cheapy, like, and this is a special edition doll. What happened? Look at her tights. We don't want that. You could have very easily given her 2 pairs of legs or something, but that just forces her to stay in these clothes. You can't do much with her body at this point. I'm actually considering taking Faybelle, who's about her color, and maybe buying another one and doing a body transplant, because I need this doll to be able to change clothes, right? Come on, man. As a special edition doll, look at the difference here. Maybe I sound crazy. I mean, she's a beautiful doll. She looks like she's a little bigger. Maybe it's because her boots are so tall. Yeah, I think it is, because her boots have got some entry on it. If you look at that, I haven't opened her yet, because at one point I didn't even want her. But look inside the box here. Can you see that? Her boots are really tall. But anyway. And then I got the 2-pack of Rosabella and Daring. Plastic. Thank God they made a Rosabella that didn't have those tights on. Special edition dolls. You've seen her. This is Courtly Jester. Courtly's a special edition doll, but look, she also has the plastic legs. I don't like that. Come on, guys. I had Courtly in one of the episodes. She was in the Jamie Doll troll auction episode, which was a lot of fun. And beautiful doll, but like, come on with the plastic stuff. I don't even like the painted gloves, but I gave them that because I get it, you know, they're characters. I can work with that. So not only has Ever After High started to slip, in my opinion, Monster High is right behind them, and I don't know why. First of all, Monster High, my concern with you more than anything is storyline. What happened? Why did the reboot have to happen? Why do we have to change the whole storyline just because we did a face-up on the dolls? Why? Why do we have these budget dolls with such wonderful play sets when we really need the dolls with the articulation? For instance, what happened? Shriek Wreck? Gorgeous brand new character Dana Trezura Jones. We never got a movie or anything for her. There was this little, I guess, I want to say claymation, but it wasn't clay. Little animation thing with no sound, just a video of Dana Trezura Jones finding something in the ocean, and then that's it. But all these dolls came out in the line as if there was a movie attached to it, or at least a webisode, and then it never happened. So I don't even really know who she is outside of what it says on her box. And then that's not enough for me. This beautiful doll for nothing? Come on, Monster High. Give us something with her in it. She hasn't been featured anymore at all anywhere. I mean, I'm super excited about the new movie coming out after Welcome to Monster High. There's now Electrified that's coming out very soon. But I can't feel excited because, like, what happened to Dana? And by the way, again, molded clothes. Oh, no. Thank God it's a bodice and it's not like all the way up at her elbows and stuff, but... And I've already opened Calliope, but it would have been awesome to see a movie with Calliope from Shriek Wreck. They even changed up her hair, gave her a bunch of pretty colors. You see that? Look at her. Big, beautiful doll. Man, I've spent some money on you guys. You think you can give us some storylines and some things that make sense and finish the collections, and then finally, I also want to talk about Finnegan Wake. Finnegan Wake was a viewer's choice. That should tell you that people were tuned in. You made him. He's super awesome. He at least made it through a webisode. But then that's it. Look. You voted, he won. Okay, so now what? That's it? That's it? That's it? So we go away from beauty like this. I haven't even opened this doll yet. She's so pretty that I didn't want to open her until I was absolutely ready to put her on an episode. But look at her. Look at Duchess Swan. Look at the beautiful details. This was Ever After High in its prime. Man, this is a pretty doll. And I absolutely can't wait to do something with her because she's gorgeous, right? What I fear that happens now is because our Monster High dolls look like this. This is my favorite character at Monster High, period. Between her and Claudine, you know, I can say Claudine's my favorite sometimes, but Cleo by far is my favorite. This is Music Class Cleo. Beautiful doll. She has no articulation in the arms and she's playing a harp. Hello? Like, I seriously have considered putting her on an old Cleo, but then I lose all that beautiful detail from the reboot regarding her bandages and stuff, which I do like that. And I can deal with the face change. It's not my favorite because you've taken away some of what made Cleo Cleo, but she's still a beautiful doll, Egyptian and all. But she needs to be able to play the harp. She's got to have articulation, at least in the arms. Did anyone think about that? I mean, did anyone say, oh, they're going to be playing instruments? Maybe these are the dolls that we should articulate because it's going to make playtime a little bit more realistic for them. Get it? Playtime, dolls, fairy tales, realism. We do like that, you know. Look at her. Beautiful, but look at those arms. She's got to stand away from the harp. But even on the box art, her arms are bent. You know why? Because you gotta bend your arms to be able to play a harp. You gotta be able to bend your arms to play a harp. So you'll see an episode with her in it, and don't be surprised if I don't do a body swap. But that shouldn't be the answer. That shouldn't be the answer. Anyway, and then finally, I want to make, and finally again, I should say, I'm not real crazy about the Project MC Squared dolls by MGA. However, what I like about it is they haven't lost sight of the articulation. They're special dolls. They give full articulation. Look at this doll. Look at the face. You know, if you're not a fan of inset eyes, that's fine. But look at the detail in this. This is what people pay for. This is what us doll connoisseurs love. We need details. Her arms, her body, everything bends. So when I go to put this doll in one of my shows and advertise for MGA, it's gonna look good. People are gonna want the doll. You know, I don't even care about the Netflix series. I don't care about science. I don't care about MC Squared and all of that. But I appreciate that the doll's representation is articulated and gorgeous. And it makes me want to take pictures of her. It makes me want to take her out and touch her detail. It makes me want this dress. I don't even dress like this, but I will wear this, y'all. I will wear this. I will rock it. So I've been ranting and stuff. It's just I miss my old Monster High. I miss my old Ever After High. I don't want you guys to lose out to the new fads, even though they're super cute. Like I said, the Shibajuku girls are adorable. How cute. But you know, they have articulation. People get it. We're going to take photos with these dolls. We're going to sit them down. We're going to put them in different positions and we're going to photo them. And they're going to take gorgeous photos because they articulate. They do. And that's super important. I just have all my dolls, like a bunch of different things laid out on the floor. Look at Monster High. Do you remember Toralish? Look at this. When she went into, what is this, Catastrophe? This was a Target exclusive and I couldn't wait to find her. Haven't even opened her yet because she's just badass. And I refuse to open her up just for nothing. But look at that doll. I don't get rid of any of my dolls. I don't sell them. I absolutely love them. They could be worth millions of dollars and I want to keep them until the end of my life. And then at that point, I'll probably bequeath them to somebody that loves dolls as much as me. But anyway, I ran it on to say that we really, really appreciate the details. We appreciate you, Mattel, for all the beauty that you have brought us. We know what you're capable of. Those people who are working on your original Ever After Highs, your original Monster High, I know that teams come and teams go, but please go back to the drawing board and bring us back those dolls that we love. Okay? This was a rant totally. I'm emotional about it. I care about it. It was enough to bring me out of hiding. I haven't seen you guys for like 5 to 6 months. And I appreciate anyone who's paid attention to this or listened. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Thank you again, Blue Duckie, you and Max, for bringing that video to inspire some of us to come out of hiding and actually say something. We might be the 5% of your sales, Mattel, but we matter and we buy in bulk and we continue to buy. And if we like it, we advertise for free for you. We don't even want anything. We just want the art to continue to be beautiful like this and not be diminished. Where is she? Like this. No more tights that are like drawn on. Or you know what? If you do that, give us an option. Give us an option, okay? Give us an option of the value doll for the moms who are looking for the doll that their kids are going to throw around and beat up anyway. And give your true connoisseurs something to keep and marvel over, okay? This is a beautiful doll. The bodice I'm not happy about, but you know what? I'll take it. This was the first time it slipped and I didn't even really catch it because the doll is just so much more gorgeous than just that one piece. And by the way, that's a badass bodice. I'd wear that too forever. So help us out, okay? Save Monster High, save Ever After High, save your doll connoisseurs, keep us happy, keep us inspired. Thank you, Mattel, for all you've done. Please continue to do those things and make the corrections. Just listen to us. We know what we're talking about. Hey, if you need any help with the designs or anything, I'm available. I don't want much. I just want back the beautiful art that I know you're capable of. Love you guys out there. Thank you for listening. This is Jamie Doll and we're both, come on Jamie, articulate. We're out. Bye.